The roses by the fence had finally bloomed soft pink petals, shining like velvet under the sun. I took pride in them. My late husband used to tease that I talked to my roses more than I talked to people. Maybe he was right. Since he passed, the garden became my quiet companion. The gentle sound of water over the soil gave me peace, something steady in a world that kept moving without him. He laughed, trying to, but the Heats got other plans. I turned off the hose. Want some lemonade? I made a pitcher earlier. Looks like you need a break. He hesitated, then nodded. I'd like that. Thank you. I poured him a glass over ice and handed it across the fence. Our fingers brushed not intentionally, just lightly, but for some reason the air felt heavier, warmer. This is amazing, he said. That's because you don't add a pinch of love, I joked. He laughed, and I found myself smiling more than I had in a long time. We talked about the weather, the neighborhood, his plans now that he was back. He told me he wanted to start his own landscaping company. His eyes lit up full of that young spark I remembered having once. It was refreshing. He stepped back. Sorry, he murmured. It's okay, I whispered. You'd think after 50 years, gestures like that wouldn't affect me. I joked lightly. 50, he asked. You look younger. Flattery won't get you more lemonade. I'm not flattering, he said softly. You just have a glow, like someone who still enjoys the world. His words stayed with me. No one had said something like that in years. We talked until the sun dipped low. I told him about my late husband and our gardening memories. He listened the way people rarely do, with patience and understanding. Before leaving, he asked quietly, would it be okay if I helped you with the garden sometime? Our hands brushed again. His presence felt easy, natural. Later, when rain began to fall, we stood under separate shelters but looked toward each other through the soft blur of water. Waving. No words, just awareness. When the rain stopped, I stepped outside and saw a rose freshly cut placed carefully through the fence. No note, no explanation, just a silent offering. I held it, feeling years of loneliness soften. That night, I slept peacefully for the first time in a long time. The days that followed carried a gentle anticipation, his footsteps, his voice, the hum of his tools, until suddenly he wasn't there. When I finally saw him packing his truck, something inside me tightened. He was leaving for a week to help his uncle. My heart eased when he said, Don't worry. I'll be back. I'm not abandoning your garden. Before leaving, he said quietly, "Thank you for reminding me. People can be real, kind." "And thank you," I replied. "You reminded me life can still feel alive." Hours later, I found a small magnolia sapling by the fence, a symbol of endurance and renewal. I planted it the next morning, and as the sun rose, I realized healing doesn't always come from the past. Sometimes it arrives gently in the present through unexpected company soft moments and the quiet miracle of being seen again.